it's sponsored video time! So then, Activision and From Software, they've got a new title coming out called Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. And the main character in this game, the wolf, has got like a prosthetic arm. Now, it's made of bone, it's kind of controlled by levers, pulleys and bits of string, which is all appropriate to the time and genre of the game. Now, I'm not going to make one of them, because I have a real arm, and I don't want to chop it off. But within this arm, he's got various weapons and stuff to enhance his fighting abilities. He's got a loaded axe. He's got a grappling hook to pull himself up to different levels. He's got like this shield which spans out. He's got various pyrotechnics and whatnot. And that is what we're interested in. So today I'm going to concentrate on the loaded axe. An axe that flicks out from your wrist and folds back up again. Now that's the colinfurze project. Now, I've reached out to the development team at From Software for a nice clear picture of this arm. Now, you can see in it, it's all got a lot of bits of strings. There's like a bone that comes down here. And then we've got this ooking great axe, which flicks up here. Looks like it's got bits of copper or leather or some straps around it. And then it kind of joins up where, I suppose, where my wrist bone is. Now, we'll have to kind of attach ours just there, I suppose. And then it's just a case of how we can get that to flick down into my hand. Because the problem is if something's attached to me there, when it flicks down, you struggle to grab it. So I think that's going to have to be kind of quite flexible for me able to then maneuver it in a way that I can actually do stuff to it. And also if it just comes down on like a pivot, then it might be facing a funny direction as well, which might not help. Right, and I'm going to get an axe to swing down from my forearm. Now I know I'm putting everything on my right hand, and in the game it's on the left hand, but I'm right-handed. Getting there, just need a bit more movement on my arm. Right, okay, after a lot of experimentation, I think I've got a plan. Now, I'm kind of getting there. Everything's kind of okay, but nothing's perfect. One of the main problems I've got is that when I'm wearing this thing, I can't move my wrist properly. Everything all seems a bit stiff, so I need something which is as slight and as subtle as possible. So, what I'm going to do away with all these bits that wrap around on all these little flick-ups. I think I'm just going to have a straight bit which goes along, and then I'm just going to wrap like cord around it, and a little bit like the string in the game, so it'll match up pretty cool. Now what I've done, I've put magnets on the axe so it flicks up, but I actually think it's going to be better to put a thicker piece of metal on the axe and put the magnets on the actual wrist bit. Thicker the piece of metal, the more magnetic grip they'll have. So we'll put the thick bit of metal inside the axe, the magnets on the wrist strap. Oh, and the last thing, this spring is good, but I was thinking that could just be a bit of rubber hose. And there we are. So, I have a plan, and then once we've done that, we'll dress it up, and hopefully we'll be flicking. Everybody's looking at me.
let me buy you a drink. 'Cause you made me silly and I really, really, really can't think. Everybody said, everybody say, everybody, body, 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 go away. Everybody stop, everybody say, everybody, body, 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 doesn't go.
Okay, I think we have a solution. It's sitting on my wrist. Look at that, look. It's all nice and flexible. I've still got full movement. I want to deploy it. Flip! And there we go. I can still move it around like that. I've still got full wrist action. And then to fold it back again, click it back on. Boom. Yes. Right, now we need to make it look as close as possible to the one in the game. So we need bits of leather, bits of metal. I don't know if we're going to put any bone on it or anything like that. But just make it look like the one from Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. I think I've got these straps slightly too tight at this point. My arm gets a little red down here.
Everybody stop, everybody say, everybody, body, 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 doesn't care.
Yes! Colinfurze loaded axe. It's a beauty. This is not the only axe I've made to fit on it. The heavy axe for ultimate punishment! And this one is the same as the one in the game and faces the right direction. Okay, so the loaded axe, it's a concept from a video game, but this thing in the real world is actually pretty useful. I've got full arm movement, it doesn't get in the way, it doesn't poke me in the body, and if I was out in the woods and I just wanted an axe, flick down, I've got one, and when I'm fed up with it, flick it back up, it's gone. I mean, I could see the army or craftsmen using these. Now then, if you want to check out more from the game, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, there is a link at the end of the video. And then in next week's video, I'm making the big fold-out steel shield. Yes, subscribe, you don't want to miss it.